This is a short guide on how to submit your rooms to the Room Jam once you've built them. There's a corresponding text version of this guide if you'd like that's available on the wiki, and I'll probably also link it down in the comments. If you're looking for a guide on how to create rooms and use Z2 Edit, that's a different video. I'll also leave a link to that. So we've built this room, and it's fantastic and lovely, as you can see. And we're going to submit it into the Room Jam. So how do we do that? So once we've done our initial edits to our room, we're going to start by hitting the Commit to ROM button. And then we're going to export our ROM. Probably use export ROM as. Once you've done that, go ahead and export it as something. I'm just going to call it this for now. And now we've saved a version of the ROM off with this room edited. Once we've done that, we're going to open up two things. We're going to open up our folder where we've stored all our ROMs. So this should be test.ns. And we're going to open up our randomizer folder. This is where you normally install it. In this case, I'm using the beta, but you'll use the regular room once it's available. And if we look inside it, we're going to find this dumprooms.exe. This is a utility that's going to dump all of the rooms that are saved in your ROM into a format that the randomizer can read in order to use your rooms properly. So then you do this using the command line, or I'm just going to use it to use Windows to do it. Take your ROM that you want to dump and drag it over onto the executable for dump rooms and run it. Once it's done, it'll have created this rooms.dump file. I'm going to go ahead and open it up in whatever editor of your choice. You can see that we've got JSON for all of these fabulous rooms. This will dump every room in the entire file. So here we can see our room was in Palace 1, and it was room 8. So we're going to look in here, and we're going to find the room that has map number 8. And we can see that it's here. If you created your room inside of Palace 1, 2, or 5, you're going to look for map number 8 in Palace Group 1. If you created your map in Palace 3, 4, or 6, you want Palace Group 2. And GP, you want Palace Group 3. And as you scroll down here, you'll see that these are all sorted in order of Palace Group and then map number, so they should be pretty easy to find. So we're going to go back and find map number 8. This was the one that we had edited. So we're going to take this and we're going to make some slight modifications to it. These aren't mandatory, but I like that you do them just because it will help me out and help everyone else out. The first thing you want to do, put a name on the room. This is going to be Elendar's example item room. This doesn't have to be anything descriptive or fancy. It doesn't have to have your name on it. You can do absolutely whatever you want, but it's nice if the rooms have names just so people can help identify them easily. Next, we are going to ignore a lot of this data because we don't care. Don't worry about filling out requirements. If you definitely want to, there's a description on the wiki for how to do it, but I can fill all of these out if you don't want to, but if you really do want to, you can set some of these. For example, I'm going to set has item to true because I know this is an item room. Don't worry about Palace number. Palace group should be set automatically for you. For author, put your name in. This isn't used for anything. This is just for us to help keep track who made what, and so that I can credit people appropriately when their rooms get used. Now that all of this has been done, I'm going to copy this whole thing from the opening brace to the ending brace. Feel free to include the comma or don't. And then we're going to open up the Discord channels. We're going to find the Room Jam. We're going to go to Room Jam submissions. I'm going to paste in my JSON for my example room. And then I'm going to do a quick little screenshot of my room. And I'm going to paste that in as well. This way, people can look at your room and they can say, oh, this is thumbs up, you did great. Or if people dislike the room, they can leave some comments or some emojis to express their feelings about it, and we can refine these rooms to help make them better. And that's it. That is the whole process. I'll be able to use this information in order to add the room into the randomizer, and we can take a look at your screenshot and say, hey, that looks really cool, or hey, that's a bad idea. It is likely that as we submit these, I might go through and edit some of these things just to make things like requirements filled in properly, but that's just for my own purposes. And that's it. That's the whole process. If you'd like a text description for how to do this, or you're confused about some of the steps, or you want some links, there'll be one provided down in the description. I'm going to do a third video just after that on some do's and don'ts for good room design and helping us to make some rooms that people won't hate, or rooms that won't be buggy. But that's next video. Thanks for watching.